Taming bunnies, okay. I saw you raising some nice-looking chick. Did you know you can also befriend the animals? If you'd like, I can teach you how to tame a bunny. Come see me when you would like to learn.
Oh, it's an actual quest. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Quest. What's a quest?
A quest.
Quest.
It is quest.
Oh, joke. I have pictures of my cat, and the first thing people say about it is he's looking at a fish.
Eat a fish.
Because Stripe has... my cat Stripes, he has this expression sometimes where he looks like he's in complete and utter shock and awe. Like, you know that cat face look where they look like they're permanently surprised?
Mm-hmm.
Stripes has that look sometimes.
Oh, look, it's Flowey. Never mind.
What?
There's a joke going around. Have you ever heard of Scribble.io?
No.
It's kind of like Pictionary, only purely online, and you have like a blank white pad to draw on type thing. But you get to pick one of 3 words, and you've got to make the rest of the room guess whatever word you're drawing. That type of thing. Well, they're the ability to do custom words, to do just custom lists. One of the people who starts the room basically just enters in a whole lot of words for custom lists, and then you can make it pick only from there. So one of the Discord servers I'm in for one of the musicals, we get together and we play Scribble every now and then, and we use a lot of custom word. And because this server is a musical server that's also done Undertale and things of that ilk, our custom list for that server has basically all the Undertale characters in it, all the Night in the Woods characters now, etc., etc., etc.
So basically, if there was a musical about it, those characters are in the list.
Yeah. And the thing is, you see how many letters the word has before, when somebody starts drawing. So you can, if it's custom, and you can kind of make reasonable guesses about what it is. So 6 letters. I mean, granted, if you go down the list of Undertale characters, there's like Toriel, Asriel, Asgore, and a whole bunch of other things. But Flowey seemed to be one that the server would most often pick to be drawn. And it happened so often that as we progressed through one particular game, Flowey ended up being no more than just a green stick.
And you'd all go, "Oh look, it's Flowey!"
And everybody would just type in the word Flowey, because Flowey. So eventually people that got the word Flowey would just draw a green line, and that's it. And then everybody would get it from there.
I would be so mean with that, because I would draw like Toriel or Asriel or Asgore like in green.
So if you look at my screen in 10 or so
seconds, I did see the green lines.
Yeah, you just see a green line there. It's like, oh look, it's Flowey. Because of that.
Even though that's not really what it is.
Well, it is as far as I'm concerned. It is as far as that goes. Okay, now I have my carrots. I'm going to run back to that character, because the character that said I could teach you how to charm bunnies, basically, just wanted me to carry 7 carrots to them. And I'm going to be charming me a bunny. Collect 20 poop, the quest. Yeah, that is a quest.
Maybe that's why people were buying the poop.
Well, buying is a weird word for it, considering they didn't
Give
actually
you
give
any
us
money,
any gold
yeah.
for it. But it was kind of funny during the game of Scribble when we had the custom list, because not only were characters in it, the people in the musical were also represented in some form. Their name was in the list in some form. So a couple of them, a couple of people got shortened down to very, very distinct things. Like one person ended up being a green sweatshirt.
God.
Another person was a purple bow.
Who would be the purple bow? Who would be the purple bow? I know the green sweatshirt would probably be Kara.
No, no people, not characters, people, as in the actual voice actors and actresses.
Okay, then I wouldn't know. For some reason, I was still thinking.
I was going to say, you wouldn't. These are not people you're going to know right off the top of your head. Unless you are familiar with the voice actors from, like, Undertale, the musical. Or not Undertale, but Undertale, the Genocide musical, I think, was that one. But no, I'm in there, and long story short, the person that drew my, the picture that I put up on all the, Nightmare Fuels.
Yeah.
The person that drew that also is in the server with us. And people know that picture of me because that's kind of the shorthand for, you know, my persona there, because I don't show my face at all.
All we know about you is you have a beard.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Well, you have a beard, you're male, and I'm gonna go statistics here and say you are white.
Yeah. First, we need a home for the bunny so we can purchase a bunny habitat blueprint from Frank. But yeah, but basically the picture of me is me and a somewhat overweight individual in a yellow and black hoodie that goes down over the face. And blue jeans. That's kind of my persona. So when it came time for me, when it came time for me to be repeatedly thrown out into the Scribble server, I got reduced down to a vague outline of kind of like a meeple.
Oh God.
A vague outline, kind of like a meeple. Of basically, just half of the outline's black and half the outline's yellow. That's kind of what I got reduced down to there. So now I need to run to Frank again. Taming the bunny is going to have me go back and forth to these two far distant NPCs, isn't it? Repeatedly. Eat your bunny. Just watching my chicken keep poofing into reality next to me as I run along.
Meanwhile, it's probably a good thing I'm not trying to tame animals in that game. I'd end up with another version of Pete, who's currently desperately pawing at my chest for attention.
Well. I guess if you really want to get someone's attention.
Oh, it gets my attention.
Yeah, I haven't really messed around with the shortcuts for like the emotes and all that. I think one of them's supposed to be a dance.
Hey, Pete. Okay, I love you too.
Okay, the bunny habitat only costs 500. So now it's time to see what exactly it takes to build a bunny habitat. Oh, we have a doorbell ringing. Excuse me 1 second.
Well, folks, you'll forgive me if I'm a little quiet. I currently have a cat trying to get into my mouth for some reason. But as we've seen, this is an adorable little game. And if they create an open beta, I would recommend trying it out. And make sure to tell everyone what's going on. And, you know, they did say they want people to stream it. So obviously stream it, videotape it, whatever you feel comfortable doing, if you do feel comfortable doing it. But, you know, letting them know what's going on. Because I'm pretty sure they would be very appreciative of all the information and stuff. Because so far this is a really cute game. Like, yeah, there are some glitches and stuff. But, you know, that's going to happen with an alpha, especially one this good. Because, yeah, this alpha is ridiculously amazing.
What'd I miss?
I don't know, I was just telling people
Okay.
to buy the game and stuff.
But
Like,
no,
to.
apparently we're getting the door-to-door. Are you voting for my candidate? Here's why you should vote for my candidate, people, now.
I don't get those. I get the switch to our cable company.
No, the election, you know, next couple
Yeah,
months here, so we're getting those.
Election's coming up here too, but I don't get people looking for election votes. They are literally telling me to switch to their cable company, which is like, why? And they don't take no for an answer. I really need to put up a no soliciting sign. If that helps.
Somehow I don't think it would. Ten large wooden boards and 8 poles is what it will take to build a rabbit habitat. Okay. which means I need 50, 66 wood total. Okay, I'm almost there. Can't feed the chickens for some reason. I don't know, maybe those chickens have hit the awkward teenage chicken years where they're just rebelling. I honestly don't know.
Maybe they came from bad eggs.
Maybe. The bed furniture acts like sleeping in the house. Huh.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, well, that's, you know what beds are for. Ten large wooden boards. I think it was 6 poles. 8 poles, okay. Ow, that's a fairly big building here. Put it out back here. There we go. Now we have bunny house. Yeah, it could be a very good idea in single player to put in distant islands. You know, something you could set up like temporary housing on. Let's see. Campground is open. Fair enough. Thorn 3. The thorns have now been cleared and we found some treasure. Which is another chick. Gave us some coins, but mostly another chick and some wood. Okay, I am going to wait to see if it gives me, wait a few days to see if it gives me any clues on what to do from here to possibly charm the bunnies. Because I don't want, I've got some carrots. I got some carrots. But I don't want to burn them on, bunnies before
Able
I know
to.
we can actually get them.
That makes sense.
I mean, if it doesn't happen, I'll grab a few carrots and I I will go out and see if I can tame a bunny. I can pet the bunnies. I just don't know if it does anything yet. Even though we have a habitat for bunny. Probably get a duck habitat at some point too, considering the ducks are like right there.
That is a cute idea.
Then again, now that we have it up, I can come back here and talk to the guy who was telling me all this stuff. All you have to do is feed a bunny once a day for 7 days in a row.
Oh.
So, and Thorn actually gives us a handful of carrots to get started. But if we miss any days, it resets.
Oh dear.
So you'd have to make sure the first thing you did every day was walk out to the same spot and look for the bunny you'd been feeding.
That could get a little frustrating.
Could, yeah. If you want to even bother taming the bunny in the first place.
Yeah, true.
I mean, considering this one area is fairly full of rabbits, you could also lose track of which bunny you were feeding. I mean, I imagine it's going to put a progress bar over their head or something, but you know. I think I'm good without the white beard. I think I'm good.
Santa Sarat.
I mean, I've done that before, but real life.
Oh, you dressed up as Santa before? That's cute.
Yeah. I mean, I have the beard for it.
Well, yeah, but that's still cute.
I don't know where the glider shop is. We gave the money. At least I remember giving them the money for the glider shop. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I landed the chick in my pet slot. So there actually is a slot just to have a pet follow you around.
Okay, that's interesting.
I don't know if interesting is the right word, but you know. It is a thing. you got a few things to sell. I should explore the new area. I should empty out my inventory. Before I do that, I have no space in my inventory right now. Actually, I need that for a quest. See if I can figure out where the new area actually is. Because this kind of looks like new area. It's a puppy. I can't pet the puppy. Why can't I pet the puppy? Where's the puppy?
We have puppies and kittens running around.
Yeah. Problem is, I'm not, since the thorns are gone, I'm not completely 100% sure this is the right, even though I'm pretty sure it is, I'm not 100% sure I'm in the right area. Looks like somebody designed a mountain with a bunch of switchbacks up here, though.
That's not a good thing, is it?
And toadstools. I mean, it depends. Can I do anything with the toadstools? I can't chop them down. I'm just trying to see if it actually gives me the use of tools. No. God, this looks like you know, South American ruins. In a sense. That is kind of interesting. Let's see. The wonder is a Monokuma rabbit.
What?
Tell John Stone I'll move, he can promise the... Okay. The Wanderer is a Monokuma rabbit.
That
a lot
is...
of stitches.
Monokuma's been doing experiments.
Apparently.
Oh god, what if this whole game is a fan game about how the Monokuma robots are programmed and we're playing the various Monokuma robot brains? Surat?
And you think I go dark? You're the one with Monokuma brains now. Come on.
Oh, come on. I had to say it. People are going to make even worse theories than that about this game. Let's be realistic here.
Hey, puppy.
While your chick is, like, following.
Yep.
Puppy! The puppies and kittens and duckies and it's all nice and sweet. You know some people are going to want to ruin it.
Yeah, some people like you.
No, I said that purely as a joke, to be honest. Because the Monokuma rabbit didn't think of that. There are people that will seriously take that serious, though. A joke. I'm pretty sure this is not a Danganronpa fan game of any kind.
A pet what? You got a pet crocodile?
1, there are crocodiles in this game. 2, how?
Oh, you want it. Did you see one? Something tells me you could use fish to get it if it were available.
Amonimus, why do you want a pet crocodile?
Who wouldn't?
I wouldn't. It would eat my neighbors.
I like quiet neighborhoods.
I kind of like my neighbors.
Yeah, to each their own.
Plus, there are too many neighborhood cats. I'd rather the crocodile not eat them.
Yeah.
And too many neighborhood bunnies.
Well, if it's a pet, you could, you know,
No.
you could actually monitor that.
Plus, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to have a pet crocodile here. Though, my dad would joke that he wanted a pet polar bear.
But those are just mean.
This is the same man who watched Sarah Palin's reality show only to see if she got eaten by a polar bear.
I mean, we all gotta have dreams.
Never came true for him.
Sadly.
Show got canceled.
Sadly. Before she could get eaten by the polar bear.
I mean, if I'm going to have a dangerous animal as a pet, I want something a little less unmanageable.
What would you consider manageable for a dangerous pet?
A cobra, you can keep it in a cage.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Cobras are actually kind of smart.
That's why I wouldn't make it easy for it to get out of the cage.
I mean, granted, they aren't as smart as octopi, but you know.
Well, I didn't say an octopi. Or giant squid, I wouldn't keep that, because that would be bad.
And big. A little bit big.
And I'm not keeping a tiger or a lion, because they'd be way too big. Though my mom did have a pet cougar for a while.
Still a large cat.
Yeah, the only reason they gave it up is because her baby brother was born. She named it Smokey.
Well, at least they realized the danger.
Oh no, she was pissed. She wanted to keep it. They found him as a cub. That's kind of why I guess he wasn't, like, that dangerous.
Well, even as a cub, those things have sharp enough claws to do serious damage to people.
Oh, I know. I wouldn't keep a cougar now, but I just found it funny that my mother kept one as a pet. It didn't do anything, and she was mad she had to give him up. They brought him to a zoo. Because there was no way he was going to be in the wild after, being with people for so long.
Man, I used to have friends that worked in zoos, and if the main one who did heard you say that, there would be yelling about people that get wild animals and drop them off at zoos.
Well, no, they didn't, just drop him off at a zoo willy-nilly. They probably, did something. I didn't have the whole story, obviously. But the only reason they gave him up was because, my uncle was born. And they took care of this cougar, from what I understand. They visited him and stuff. Because he was, they thought he was abandoned as a cub, and they didn't want to leave him to die. And they raised it. Also, this was, the 50s, 60s. So,